Hey guys and gals, I got another one for you today. Today I'm platooned up with Drewski. He's in his 430U, one of the best meta mediums right now. It's a heavium. It's very flexible. Gun is kind of lackluster in my opinion, but I mean it gets the job done. It's got the higher alpha than the 430. And I featured a video not too long ago about this tank. I think it's just an ace tanker, and it talked about the crew in it, and this is my best crew that I have. It's a level 11 crew, and he's been with me for a long time. I wouldn't say he's the first Russian crew that I have because I used to dismiss crews, not realizing how important they were. But he has been with me for a long time. It's Gerasim Makarov, and I probably butchered that because I don't speak Russian. But for short, I call him Jerry because it's easier to say than Gerasim. Garrison, whatever. I digress. Object 430 with a pimped out crew, premium consumables. This gun sings. Now it's a little less accurate than the Object 140, but the front plate has a different sloping than the 140, and for some reason I can just get this to bounce shells a little bit better than my 140. My 140 I tend to struggle to bounce shells. I think it's just because premium rounds go through it so easily. Not that premium rounds don't go through this one easily, but I just tend to, I don't know, maybe just wiggle more in this tank. Anyways, I do a little bit better in this tank than I do my Object 140, and it could just be the fact that I have Jerry in my 430, and I have like a 8 skill crew in my 140, so it's a little bit different. But we are going hull down against this FE215B, and they do have 2 artillery, which generally this is not a place you want to be when there is artillery, and finally they shoot. I think they shot at the Sheridan, but it is so juicy to keep them from being able to cross that I want to stay here and chance it. Let's chance that they have green squares instead of red squares. If you don't know the difference, red squares focus on important locations of the map, and they generally hit their targets, where green squares are like shooting at scouts, often no man's land, that aren't doing anything because they're trying to get one shots. Focus on this FV202P. We are just farming, and you can see the rate of fire on this thing is phenomenal. Like, there is no tier 10 gun that sings as fast as this one. And I feel like I've really pushed the limit on being able to sit here and farm without already shooting at me. But we will stay. Since they continually drive out in front of me, it's hard not to just stay here and farm them, right? And Artie shoots at me there. I'd really like to take this Pershing out if I could. But that's a lot of work for 3,000 damage. And that's why Soviet mediums just don't do it for me, because you have the rate of fire to just get through any situation, but you don't have the alpha, and I'm just a high alpha guy. I like to be able to slam somebody for at least 400 hit points. T-57 Heavy has realized that he messed up, and he has no chance because Mav's got his side. And not only does Mav has his side, but Jerry's there to take him down, so I don't blame him for throwing his tank away. He's just like, I messed up. And then this FE215B didn't realize he's against Jerry until now, and he's waving his gun in the air. I think there's a white flag attached to it. I'm not sure. I'd have to zoom in and check to see if that was the case, but I wouldn't blame him if it was. Reloaded heat for his turret now. Hopefully we can get some shots into his viewfinder up there, and he's actually going to move up a little bit to get hull down. And I know Artie's helping me. I bounce a shell, he does not, and we'll see if Artie can take him down, or he's nice enough to turn his turret sideways, which allows me to slam that shell in. Alright, 9-7, you can see we have a bunch of great players on the one line. They're doing a lot of things there. The one line is the most important thing on this match. Right behind the 9 line, and then behind that I would prioritize the 0 line. So in that order, probably 1 line's most important, 9 line second important, and then 0 line If you have the 1 and the 9 held down, just have the rest of your team jump in the 0 line because they're not really needed. That is pure Mustard Mav sarcasm. I don't think any of those lines are important on this map. To me, it's win the middle, and to secure the middle, you need the EF3 location. So if you have tanks in the middle, you secure the EF. Anything that they try to put into the middle of the map, like they did in this match, obviously they just get wrecked. So we're going to slide down, get a shot into the E5, and then we slam into the Tiger 2, unfortunately, but we get a shot into him. Let's see if he can turn his turret faster than I can load my gun. Nope, sorry buddy, you're dead. And E5, how are you going to do? Let's see, we're going to bounce your shell, and then we're going to kill you. And we are up to 6,000. Patton, you just need to hide, buddy. Don't get into a location where my arty can hit you. Stay safe from the medium that's about to come on top of your head here. And let me just absolutely farm you. Alright, he's looking up top, just like I asked him to. What a good little boy. He tries to turn his turret. Looks like his turret's jammed. He throws a shell in panic. Now his turret is jammed for sure. I don't know what the heck's going on. But we'll just shoot him in the side of the head, pick up our top gun, and pretty much throw down 7,000 damage with 2,000 blocked and only 600 assisted. That's kind of disappointing. I guess the Sheridan was next to us, so we're probably splitting it with him. But we throw down an ace tanker in the object 430, which I thought used to be impossible, but apparently I'm getting better at this game because it happens more often. Yeah, overall great result. Drewski gets second with 2,600, 0 kills, and the rest of our team that sat on the 1 line, you can see their stats. They did amazing things. But I'll quit babbling. Hope you enjoyed. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and I will catch you in the next video.